This is a beautiful thing in its own right. It's a stone tool. It's a so-called coarse stone tool, in contrast to fine stone tools, fine lithics that you get in flints and the like. This is just a simple beach cobble. I say it's simple. Look at the beautiful grain on it. We can't help the conclusion, can't escape the conclusion that it's been selected, at least in part, because of that wonderful grain. But hopefully you can see it's pitted on this surface. So it's been pecked at, probably with another stone tool, probably someone grinding or breaking up something on the surface of it. But it's heavily worn on one end, and then particularly heavily worn on this end as well. So you can see the wear on it. So it's a beautiful thing, and really in sharp contrast to the glass bead, the finesse of the glass bead, but a lovely tactile object in its own right, and a really substantial one. However, to add to the story, the particular thing about this stone tool is, after it was used in these various ways, producing all this wear, it was then set up in the corner of a hearth. So it became part of the hearth furniture. It was installed as an upright, actually in the stone setting that surrounded that formal hearth. And probably sometime about AD 250 to 300 based on the radiocarbon dates for that hearth. So this is a stone tool that's had a history, had a biography, had good use over a lifetime, and then was selected for incorporation within a piece of architecture, and that piece of architecture then went on, of course, to be the central place of that building. It went to be the social heart of that structure, the hearth of the home. Yeah, so here's one that's literally just come out. Where was that one from?
Where Colin's working down in.
Okay.
That's in the middle.
Okay. So that's come from a rubble-filled area of the Broch wall interior that we suspect is yet another chamber or gallery set within the wall. We're just starting to explore that this year. We think it's something like the fifth and probably the final chamber that we're expecting to encounter within the wall of the Broch itself. And here's a lovely stone tool from it. What we do, we tend not to clean these up too much, because if we clean them too hard initially, we can actually do some damage to the surface of the stone. But almost as important as that is that some of these stones retain elements of starch products on them, which actually gives us an indication of what they're being used to bash, to actually crush up, to break up barley husks and things like that. So we're not desperate to clean them too much, but you can see that there's quite a lot of wear, certainly on this end of it anyway. So nice, very good.
That's the